Now!
Do like a countdown and... Oh my god. Okay. On the last episode of... What did I call this? Land Down Under?
Land Down Under.
You still have
You
time to
joined a
change it.
guild. You joined a guild and took a job, and also were introduced to a bunch of your fellow guild members, including 3 of them, Team Sweetlips, whose butt you kicked. Whose singular collective butt you kicked. And at the end of last episode, you picked up a contract to help a sports ball champion who was afraid they were going to be assassinated on the field.
Oh yeah, we didn't pick up a contract to play sports ball.
No.
But
you just got to stop the guy from getting
I
killed.
feel like we're gonna end up playing sports ball.
You are going to be on the
you're
field.
Right.
But he's like, I'm good enough to win by myself, except I need to stop from being murdered.
Well, I guess it's
Yeah,
not that good then.
They just want people to stop him from being murdered. He doesn't need a team other than
Did
that.
you put all his ranks into sports ball?
Yes. It's actually just a skill. You just roll 1d20 plus sports ball.
He has a bunch of magical items increasing sports ball.
Alexandra?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have good use magic device.
Neither do
Okay,
I.
as if you did. Oh, wait. I need to look at shield another. Shield other? Because if I could effectively tie in his health with your health, he would be far harder to kill. Psychic gets it. That's just weird. Oh well. It appears like so we need to think of our ways of helping, well, of keeping this guy alive. And you probably have a day or so to do so. So, what are the general ways people get hurt in sports ball?
Well, sports ball is a very violent sport. You probably watch because you have the TV there, and I don't know if there's some sort of movie, like a VCR thing you can do. But you can watch or read or by some method you learn more about sports ball while you're still in the Endless Legacy, the Adventurers Guild. And the general gist of it is it's a incredibly violent sport. There are people who are killed by the ball itself, and there are people who are killed by just other players interfering, directly in combat. But the ball is a incredibly powerful magical godly artifact from the sports god Touchdown Todd, bestowed upon the orcs. And I want to imagine, when you imagine Touchdown Todd, imagine one of those stained glass portraits of Jesus with the halo and everything, but instead of Jesus, it's a fat guy with a beer gut sitting on a sofa.
Okay.
Fantastic. This world is truly blessed.
This ball has this immense healing power. It can heal. There's a maximum to how much it can heal in a game, and that's also sort of how the points are decided. But it can heal basically anything, as long as it's not a. Well, you figure. Actually, no. Do a magic roll.
Knowledge.
That's the one. Yeah, it's. Yeah. 26 will get you there. The effect that it's under is probably something like Breath of Life, just very powerful, where it can revive people with a very small delay.
Oh.
For free, basically. But
only if they
because of that
die in sports ball.
Yeah, if they die of a death effect, they're gone.
Okay. We don't have access to things like Death Ward yet, so.
Nope.
Well, I hope we're not fighting people that have death effects, because...
You shouldn't be.
Because, I
think
we don't have Death Ward for ourselves either.
That's okay. We have people with good fort saves. Okay, and go for it.
No.
Hide
Just
behind
don't
her.
roll a 1, please.
Yikes.
Don't worry. We'll bring back your character when we can.
I feel super comfortable with this.
Good.
Mm-hmm. I think you have 2,000 gold right at this point, don't you?
Yeah.
Like between the
Yeah,
three
I
of you,
think
if
we
you
do.
pooled it. No, it'd be more like 1,800. You'd have to sell some stuff.
Yeah.
I
Or
think.
go adventuring.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a concept. There is one other thing to cover about just adventuring guilds, and I think what's her face, you, the blind lady, the very large blind lady with the very scary sword.
Mm-hmm.
She's the only one who actually takes you aside to tell you, because like Zip is Zip and Malcolm is Malcolm, and the others are just employees here.
Mm-hmm.
So she explains sort of how contracts work a bit differently. The client pays the organization, like the Endless Legacy. You get most of it, but not all of it. The rest goes to your guarantor, which is Zip. So that if you fail the mission, the client catches, or something like the client catches you stealing from them, or something like that. Zip's job is to make that right. And
Okay.
so because of that guarantee, adventurers like you can get way better jobs, but you don't get quite as much money out of it. But in general, it's regarded as a win-win.
Okay.
So
Like client gets a guarantee, organization gets paid, you get better contracts.
till we become famous, we have to
Until
work.
you become famous enough to guarantee yourselves.
Right.
Okay. Well, the more you know. So.
Hooray.
Hooray! Sorry, I was taking a drink of water there. I wasn't expecting like a reaction. uh, okay.
So start us
So,
off.
right. Before you begin your journey, will you accept the quest and Crisp Abel, Autumn, and Bulwark, the team called the Faithful Minds, which is because they're both they both study the mines and they're also both like Fae. Yeah, like gnome and halfling.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Oh, I just got that roll sound. Interesting. Okay. They explain, oh yeah, wait, character voices. Did Chris Babel have a character voice at Autumn? I don't know.
He was very tiny, but you.
Yes, he was very tiny. He explained. Okay. Chris Babel explains that he got a couple of tickets added to the contract. You have never seen these tickets, but he is holding them already, and says, "Yeah, front row tickets will be joining you on this quest, and front row tickets." I don't.
Are you
we're
just
not
watching
going
us,
to,
or what?
No, actually, we just like the sport. Okay.
So you gonna help us?
Maybe.
We don't have to give you any money, though, right?
No.
Thank God.
And with that, I think the six of you set off. I think Bog Harad, like, as you're leaving, like you're maybe like 50 feet out the entrance of the place, Wog Harad comes yelling like, "Wait, I made friendship bracelets. Wait."
I totally accept one of his friendship bracelets.
Oh, excellent.
I tried to fit it on past my like lobster abomination hands, and then managed to just like you hear several joints just crack, and I'm able to do it. And my hand just turns to normal. Right. It is friendship, yes. As
best of friends forever.
Also, before we go, Frosty, I'd like to buy some antitoxin and anti-plague, and I might suggest the rest of us do the same.
Okay.
Because they're 50 gold each, and they give you for 1 hour a +5 alchemical bonus against diseases for anti-plague and against poisons for antitoxin.
I do have the antitoxin. How much is the anti-plague?
50.
A pop?
Same. 50 a pop.
Okay. Why not?
So I'm gonna buy like one of each. So.
You know what? I'm gonna do the same.
All right.
Oh, so do we know how much money we will get for completing this?
I haven't told you yet. I assume there's some number on there.
Okay, so we're
Like, your characters know, I don't.
okay.
If that isn't too
That's
unsatisfactory
fine.
an
That's
answer.
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, for some reason, on my Google Drive, I now have the overwrite thing. And I don't know why.
Just refresh the page.
Yeah. Anti-plague X1 -50. Oh yeah, I am using all of my money. Not all. Because as we go on more dangerous adventures, we'll want little things like these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Uh,
let us meet. Let us meet client.
so the six of you, Bulwark the robot, Autumn, Crisp, and the three of you, go on your way. I think you're just probably have horses or something, right?
I don't have a horse.
Oh,
I cast.
oh yeah.
I can't get any horses.
Oh, you can
Oh
get on.
yeah.
You can get on my magical horse. It is not actually animal. It is magic beast.
Yeah. Okay, that works. I think Bulwark and Autumn have horses. They don't need a third because Crisp is the size of, well,
Yeah.
a bit smaller than a wine bottle. And then you're off. The timing works out. How about a character explain this instead of just saying it as a DM? Wouldn't that be a cool thing I could do? Autumn speaks first and says, "So with the timing we have right now, we'll get there in like 4 days into the Orc capital, and we'll be a day ahead of the actual event that the client is participating in. So we'll actually be able to probably catch the game for the previous World Champ game, which I think is Elves versus Drow."
It will be interesting to see how beings as fragile as they can be play the game.
Autumn has a good chuckle about that. You don't quite know why yet, but
No.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I'm sure that one day I will.
So I don't know if we want to just bypass this or have like talking points, like Zip or the Guild or any of your traveling compatriots.
I would ask. I would do the basic thing of like, I would ask like Chris Abel, how did you get involved in the guild? Preferably 50 words or less, because my companion, I point towards Nari, does not like lengthy explanations unless it is about alcohol.
Oh, I can give lengthy explanations about it.
But you're not.
I mean, I can.
But you're not wrong.
I can give lengthy explanations about alcohol, though. That's the ticket.
You can do that later, but please, origin.
Okay. Let's see. I came to the guild quite a while ago with Autumn and Bulwark. Yeah. I before I met Autumn, Bulwark was already there. Autumn is creation. He's a master of nature, and I'm a master of the mind, and I wanted to study under Zip. She's the psychic god, basically, the best psychic in the known world. I wanted to study under her as a student of the mind.
Good.
And-
You have reached near your limit. I point towards. I point towards Bulwark. I'm like, when were you made?
Bulwark does not respond, but Autumn says, "Oh, Bulwark's pretty old, actually. I may not look it, but I'm quite old myself, actually. I reincarnated a couple times. I was a gnome originally. Now I'm a halfling.
Getting taller
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
amazingly, one time you might finally become a race that you don't need to reincarnate from, like mine.
I actually did some studies on that. It turns out reincarnation favors races that are closer to how you like originally were. Like an
Oh,
aberration can reincarnate into an aberration really often, but it's rare for a gnome to reincarnate into an aberration. Not is that a slur? I don't know if that's I don't know if you like that word or not.
I do not feel that as a slur. It is merely a state of being.
Okay, I just wanted to be
Uh,
sure.
Because I have to always have my papers to explain to various roving guards that I am indeed supposed to be here and I am a civilized man, and that I'm not trying to, in fact, enslave people or drink their brain juices.
That's good. That's good that you're prepared.
Yes, brain juices don't even taste that good. I just leave. Volmar leaves that hanging in the air.
Nari
Okay.
doesn't even flinch because this is normal.
Okay.
I will.
Uh-oh, we're getting
I
echo.
point towards myself.
Alexandra's echoing.
I'm echoing. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna
That's okay.
go get the cake.
Well,
That's a good response.
yeah.
And I point towards myself and I say, I've been wandering for 200 years. There's a gap in my memory between 10 years ago and 40 years ago. I was found with an ice pick in my head. Don't know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. I point towards the ice pick on my belt, and I say, "That is the very one. It is souvenir. One day I will know what mysteries it hides. Like
Excellent,
who owned
okay.
it? Why was it put into my head? That kind of thing."
Yeah. Oh, gee. Okay.
And this is the one. I wiggle my talons towards Nari, who found me.
Pulled it right out.
Okay.
He got up all squiggly. Almost shot him.
I am very glad you did not shoot me. More than once.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, I just remembered. I have a flag for the monarchy of Midway now. Those two red hands shaking on a white background, which you can't see because it's a white background on a white background.
Oh,
Is the whole.
yeah.
The monarchy was founded by two factions who were just equally awful. And they're like, yeah, we're both guilty. We're both shitty. Let's just, like, get over it a bit.
But so effectively, like two new leaders rose up in the factions and said like,
It was because
hey.
of the curse of empathy.
"Oh, okay."
Like, they just sort of, like, woke up. Like, oh, we've been doing some... Oh, shit. Well, guess this is happening now.
Okay. Curse of empathy, truly too powerful.
Mhm.
Owes Butler favor. Likes to be other beings. Okay. Well, we continue on. I probably summon like 2 horses.
Okay,
And,
that's Because again, you'll have a day in the city with like, so don't need to conserve your spell slots really.
well, are we going on like civilized roads?
Yeah, you're going on actually some pretty nice roads. They're directly adjacent to something called the Green River, which is not actually green, but it goes directly to the Orc homeland, so that's how it was named.
Pretty safe roads then, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
then-
safe, pretty well
Then I
traveled.
summon a horse for each of us then,
Okay.
and I spend my day relaxing, and at some point, if I'm feeling like I'm too much on the saddle, I cast Tensor's floating disc and then nap behind the horse.
Very good.
I cannot wait till I have an item of sustenance again.
Horses?
Sleep is so inefficient.
We're on
Yes,
horses. Okay.
They have 4 legs and a
Awesome.
weird head. They sort of look like a big dog, but not.
Well, that's kind of horrifying, but I'm here for it.
Okay.
Just be glad that I did not use the variant my people would like to use.
Ooh.
Usually more claws.
Ooh.
Oh, come now. I look at Aneski.
We're still getting that echo.
Oh, come on. Why
Can
am
you
I
try
echoing?
leaving, coming back?
Deal. Bye.
Okay. Oh.
She left very
Oh.
hard.
Yeah.
I didn't. I
was
meant like a
expecting that.
disconnect and a reconnect, not a what's.
She's just like,
restarting Discord. Hopefully not her computer. So
there you are.
Testing.
We were worried.
Okay.
Testing.
How am I doing?
Test.
okay,
Ooh,
it's good.
It doesn't
Loud
sound
noises.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hello.
Okay, you're good.
Yay. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Maybe if you don't speak too long, you might get sensitive trying to hear what's happening.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
So just speak
There's a way
every
to stop
few
that from
minutes,
happening.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Also, along this trip, I think, if you'll allow it, I think Crisp is, instead of bringing his own wine supply, just, bumming a couple drops off.
Oh, the tiny. Yeah, that's
Nesky.
fine.
Yeah. And also, I think, do you ever, show him the cup in a bit more detail, or is it more kept to yourself?
I mean,
I
if
don't
he
know.
asks, sure.
Okay. I think at some point, like maybe day 2, he asked to see the cup a bit more detailed. And while it's still in your hand, he touches it, and some shit happens. Like, you hear a hum sort of start to come, almost like a singing bowl, but the hum has like a skip in it. It keeps skipping, like it's not like a record skip almost. The hum is sort of just broken up, and then some like fireworks shoot out the top of the glass.
Oh, don't
And-
destroy my beautiful cup.
And a muffled voice sort of comes, like completely distorted, absolutely unintelligible voice, starts to shout or like yelling something. It sounds congratulatory, and then nothing. And Crisp is just looking at you like,
What the
that's
fuck are you
supposed
doing
to
to my
happen?
mug?
I didn't do anything. Is
You
it
just touched it.
what?
And now it's speaking to me.
Okay, well, I could have made all those effects happen, and he like shoots fireworks behind him without moving his hands. I didn't, I swear. This is. You said you found this broken?
Yeah. It's a good
Hey,
mug.
maybe we could.
Now it's a better
maybe
mug.
we could.
Yes, my hand makes things better.
I don't know if it's maybe there's another feature that isn't entirely fixed on this thing, because this looks old. No, it's your mug though.
It looks young to me.
No, I think. Wait, how old are you?
Translating into your years, carrying the 3. 500.
Okay, I think this might be older than that.
Sure.
I'm not a historian. I don't know.
Well, it gives me something to research when we have a library.
Yeah. Oh, there's libraries in the crypt at the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so I can find about singing drinking mugs.
Yeah,
Excitement.
you can find about anything. Most things. Some things. I'm overselling. And I think that's that day,
Okay.
that social encounter. The landscape around you is flat. It's just worn stone, but the road runs beside a river, so it's not like as dreadful as a normal desert journey would be. Dominating the landscape in front of you towards your destination are just 9 massive spires, pillars of stone that reach half as tall as the Godshade, that giant tree that touches the sky. As you enter the desert, you see 2 legs of a massive stone statue, at least 100 feet tall, in its prime. And Aneski remembers something.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Backstory.
Ooh.
That used to be your statue.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, quite the opposite.
Okay.
You remember leading an army, a absolutely huge army of humans and their slaves. You remember being rich with magical artifacts that you had just pillaged from the Elven lands, including the sonic armor that you're wearing. And in front of you are these savage orcish lands, much closer to your empire's home and in dire need of a culling. You're standing about where you are right now when this ominous hymn filled the desert, sung by thousands of voices from each spire, amplified by some sort of magic. And as that song began, a distant statue, hundreds of feet tall, of a massive orcish woman with a massive axe turned its head towards you and started to charge. And that's all you remember.
I hate remembering things.
Yeah.
Does your character have a physical reaction when remembering this, or is it just like a glazed eyes? Your eyes become like pure white or black or something?
Yeah, I think like her eyes glaze over and like whatever she's like doing. Maybe she falls off the horse.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a rough memory.
Yeah.
All
It's gonna be
right.
super great if she's doing something important and she remembers something.
Oh yeah, there's no way one of these memories would happen during combat.
Never, ever, ever.
Okay, well, I say, oh, you had another one. Please, can I see it?
Okay. Yes.
I cast share memory.
Oh yeah.
So I see it.
Has she been drinking
With your
again?
permission, of course.
Oh wait, no, that's just me.
That's just you, yeah.
And then I take out a book, like a journal, and I write down what the memory was, and then I do a sketch.
Okay.
It is like living history. You are doing what my people have done and what the surface world doesn't really do. So, with Crafter's Fortune and that, I take 10 on the drawing. I get 23.
Okay.
And I make a sketch of what the statue was and the army.
Okay, the sketch becomes a portal. Everyone is sucked in. Oh my god, it's a side plot. No. Okay. So I think we'll just, the city now. The city you're entering isn't part of those 9 spires, which do house a lot of population. It's at the center of them, a crater, sort of, where the desert is dished in. The buildings on the city are really tall. Like, each is trying to get a better view than the one that's a little bit closer. So the whole city is, like, dished in even more. Like the very tall buildings on the outside, or shorter buildings on the inside. And the spires looming up high and far away just add to that effect of, like, being at the center of something big. The contract had information on who you're meeting and where, and you're able to reach that location pretty easily. It's an inn called the Leaning Spire.
Is the inn leaning?
Thankfully, not that bad. But it is leaning just like a little bit towards the crater, as if it's, like, trying to get a better look.
Okay.
It's 4 stories tall, though all the rooms are on the top floor, and above that is a balcony. The first floor is stables, then the next room is storerooms, the third room is kitchens. All the other rooms are, like, on that top floor. You meet your client on the balcony, and the faithful minds are getting the rooms sorted while they can.
Okay.
Your client is sitting on a chair, watching the game in the town center. The Drow and Elven team are fighting.
As to not break too much of his concentration, I say, "Greetings. We have answered your summons. Not literal summons, but as you are. Let us watch the game, and you can explain what you need as we enjoy the game."
That sounds lovely. I'm Bargak Bronzewing. Nice to meet you. The person you're looking at is... Oh, wait, I can... Wait, no. GM info overlay. Layer map layer. Boom. The client you're meeting he's certainly orcish, but he has a angelic aspect to him. He doesn't have actual wings, but his shadow does. He looks just as strong as any orc, but he's sort of relaxed and welcoming, unexpectedly friendly, and, a bit more angelic.
Okay.
He gestures for you to sit down, and he looks back over to the game. He says, "I always get a kick out of the Republic's teams. The Elven team is entirely gnolls and minotaurs, no elves. The Drow team is entirely hobgoblins. Only the managers are elves and Drow. They're exactly alike. I don't know how they split up."
I do believe one decided that they liked the dark a bit more. But that might not be the correct history.
It's something like that, I think. You see the final moments of the inning. The gnolls and the final moments of the final inning. The gnolls and the minotaurs are grouping together, and at the same time, the minotaurs reaching over the gnolls, they hit a massive ball with their weapons. One of the hobgoblins is prepared for it, and they form a rock wall with their kinesis, but the ball just plows right through it without slowing much and hits that hobgoblin. They get run over, completely crushed into dust. A horn blares. The ball, this magic artifact ball, projects a score into the air, and then a moment later, the hobgoblin emerges from under the ball, still glowing from a powerful healing spell. While they're disappointed that they just lost a point, they are, happy to be alive, and they give a little, "I'm okay," sort of thing. So, yeah, I'm Bargak. What did I say?
Bargak Bronzewing.
Bargak Bronzewing, thank you. I'm going to be competing in tomorrow's game. It's the semifinals. I'll be fighting the Dwergar team, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get killed. I got a note on my window saying, "Don't go to the arena today, or tomorrow." It had the date. And yeah, I called for help.
How unfortunate. Well, we'll... What do I know of Dwergar? And what do I need to roll?
Oh, good question. Roll knowledge local, I guess?
Okay. 26.
Okay. So you probably know a fair bit about Dwergar. They're like one very well-aligned faction. They don't have a lot of infighting. They're very traditional and very, orderly. You know that sports ball is not very big, but they like to come up just to make a big military impression, show off what they've got. Just for, the political power, not actually to win. Their sports ball athletes are kind of notoriously bad.
Okay. And do they have any racial abilities?
Oh, they can grow very big and they can turn invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they tend... I ask this of Bargak. Do they tend to use their own people or other people's?
The Dwergar factions are mostly just the Dwergar and the Sverneblin, which are, of the two, Dwergar are the better fighters, so that's who we're expecting to beat. Actually, I think I already beat... Last time, they sent in 4 spiritualists, people who had their own ancestors, basically on a tether, the ghosts of their ancestors on a tether, to try and flood the field with numbers. It did not help them.
So I must ask, how are you so good at sports ball? What is your method, man?
You know the monarch, Mogak, the
Yes.
new queen, or new monarch. She studied at White Spittle University, and I taught there for a while as a religion teacher and the sports ball coach. I found her arrogant, and I challenged her to a one-on-one sports ball game, and I was defeated by her, and it is the greatest honor of my entire life. my understanding of sports ball and touchdown Todd was reforged, and I took those teachings to the professional league. And they have not been able to beat me since.
Okay.
Some call me a cheater, but
Wait, are you actually cheating?
I know. No,
Are you sure?
I do believe it is a power of faith. And faith.
my method. I understand why some think I'm cheating, but I talk to Touchdown Todd every day. Though he doesn't respond, I know what I'm doing is right. He would stop me if it wasn't.
I mean, that's probably valid. That's fine.
Touchdown Todd is a silent god, but I believe in this case he would guide me. He would not let me be led astray. As you may have noticed, I'm an Aasimar. I'm not as short-lived as the rest of the orcs. I'm almost 150 now. And in my youth, there was a threat of a great dragon, a green dragon, the one that had paired with a red dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I trained to fight it. I was a paladin, and I was part of the Dragon Guard. I never faced that dragon, but I have nightmares about it to this day. And through those nightmares, I can smite evil even when evil isn't there. I just have my alchemist prepare me a little nightmare drought. Doesn't enhance my strength in any way. And when that ball comes, I smack it. Real good.
You're smiting the ball.
I'm smiting the dragon in my dreams.
Are you sure the ball isn't evil?
The ball is most certainly not evil. This is a sacred artifact of Touchdown
But then
Todd.
how can you smite it?
Smiting isn't a result of the god hitting the object for you. It is God giving you the strength to face evil. And you get to decide what that is.
You know, I think you may have come up on something you didn't really want to see. I think that ball might be evil.
And now, I do not believe this is the right way of addressing the theological implications of sports ball.
Look, I'm just here to get paid.
Then
And get paid you will. The first things first. It's less than 24 hours to my next game, so I'm on my way to my alchemist. I'm going to get that nightmare draft.
So why do you think?
Let us protect you then.
Why do you think they'll kill you on the field and not like right now?
Well, that's why you're coming with me, I guess. They told me the field was the dangerous spot, but
Okay, because we were paid to protect you on the field. So if we're gonna protect you not on the field, that'll be double.
double. Interesting. Okay, I gotta write my contracts more serious. Fine. And also, that's why I don't know the exact number.
God damn it, Frosty! Don't you take this from me! No, it's fine.
Now, okay, well, I say, let us, give me a minute. I will prepare spells, and then we can go.
All right.
So.
How far away is this alchemist?
Oh, not far. We're going to the Painful Panacea. It's a small shop, but it's just a few blocks.
Does this town allow weapons out?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then she'll just
Uh,
pop her bow into existence and then just kind of hold it.
And I say, okay, now I am going to prepare 2 instances of invisibility. One to cast on you when we go to the shop, and one to cast when we exit the shop. So that, because you are the main person being targeted, if they cannot find you, they will likely not strike.
Okay. Well, I haven't been hiding myself too well. Like, I'm just on about, but I guess I'm not in my home, so it's probably not bad. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like it.
And I love it. Okay, I'm gonna cast heightened awareness on myself, because that lasts for a long time. And when we're ready, I cast invisibility on dear,
Uh,
on our client.
Why don't we bring him in first? So that people can't watch him turn invisible.
True. We kind of go to wherever his room is, and like where a room has been arranged for us by the others.
Mm-hmm.
I tell the others, we are going to alchemist shop with client on client's request. We likely do not need your help, but I thought I would let you know that this is happening.
Okay, thanks.
If we go missing, please avenge me with terrible wrath.
Maybe.
I leave. I don't even wait for their answer.
Okay.
And bloop, he is invisible.
Okay. You make your way through the streets. They're quite crowded right now. The game just ended, so people are coming off their balconies to their actual homes and their actual places of business. And he keeps bumping into people as he's invisible.
And Eski is probably like parting the crowd for him.
Okay, that's fair.
With a screaming hedgehog.
It's not even raging. It's just
No,
like
it's just-
I guess we'll just follow behind her. Like a triangle. So he'll be between us and behind her.
Okay, that's a good formation. You should do the Secret Service stuff more often. You're good at this.
Escort missions.
Oh,
Eventually, you
loves
find
us.
your way to. Eventually, wait.
Map?
What is it? Bargak.
No,
Bargak. Fucking hell! Why can't I remember
You
this
need
name?
to write down the name of the important characters.
Yeah, I did. It's on the map. I just can't remember it. Yeah. Bargak eventually points you, like, as he points you this way, that way, this way. He just points to a building that has absolutely no windows or sign or any indication that it's a shop of any sort. And he says, "Yep, this is the place." As you open the door, it's unlocked. The interior has shelves full of potions and ingredients, neat and orderly, all their prices listed. Except at the far end of the room, it's not so orderly. The shelves are broken, there are potions laying on the floor, there's a few cracked with their contents spilled out, and laying in the potions is the body of a hunchbacked, frail-looking old orc woman who isn't breathing.
Oh, that's not good.
I go over and
Uh-oh.
I try to see if they are alive.
They are not.
Let's look for clues.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Okay.
That was
Sometimes I
awful.
wish I had a closer divine connection to my god so I could then speak with dead things and say, hey, how did you die? But I will instead have to be...
I guess I can take 10 on perception, can't I?
Yeah, you can actually take 20 if you're just like, hey, I'm just going to spend like 2 minutes just combing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take 20, so that's a 31.
Okay. Yeah. Jeez. That's good. There isn't much evidence left behind. Like, whoever did this was pretty... First off, this alchemist who Bargak... when Bargak sees the body, is like, Daisy, no! Because, of course, this old orc, hunchbacked, scary witch woman was called Daisy.
Mm-hmm. I do not judge book by cover, except by title. Yes, I judge book by title.
He says, I have to... Shit. He's like, starts looking around for potions that would resemble the thing that he usually takes.
Could I do knowledge arcana to figure out what he's actually looking for?
Yeah, I think it's just... Wait, what's the name of that? Yeah, you can roll your knowledge arcana. I'll see if...
Actually, no, that's 25 because heightened awareness.
Okay. Let me see if I can...
Because I'm a knowledge machine.
We had to have at least one.
Yes. If I wasn't going to be
Okay.
barred...
I'm really good at like intimidating people and hitting them. but
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
here
a.
for I'm here for
I
support.
can see shit.
It's
I
clearly not
believe
a.
in I
It's
believe in
clearly
you
not
guys.
a. It's clearly not a potion he could be looking for. It's some sort of poison that's like bringing his nightmares partially into his version of reality.
Hmm.
But if it's on these shelves, you can't see it, and if you're quite sure you can't brew it, not in the exact proportion you would need to get him to be delirious, but not like swinging around wildly.
Okay.
So what you can garner from how she died is she was just sort of pushed into that potions from behind, like into the shelves from behind, fell over, and then had her throat slit while she
Okay.
was on the ground helpless. Like it was very quick. There's no windows. There's not really any security here, so
I imagine no one saw anything because invisible people are assholes.
Vargas says, "Hey, I'm invisible right now."
Yes, but I mean the Dwegar who can turn invisible.
You think it's them? That's
Uh,
possible.
if
I've got.
people see you visiting this shop and then when you go into battle you take something and you raise holy hell.
I don't know if the Dwegar don't come out at during. They don't come out during the day or at night. They can't stand in the sun or else they become dwarves. So I don't know if they have agents here at all. Really, my best guess is. I mean, I have a lot of enemies. The Elven team is going to be the one I fight after this match, and my old teammates are also no fans of me. I don't know who this could be, but my old teammates seem like the
Well,
most likely place.
I do ask, if we tell the city guard there has been a murder, how likely is it that they're going to assume we did the murder?
I don't know if it's. I mean, you guys are newcomers and all, but I don't know if that's too likely. I'm more worried about this place becoming a crime scene if we can't. If we, I need this stuff that she has here to make the nightmare trap.
If you tell me the name, I might be able to brew it for you.
That she just called it nightmare trap. I don't know if it's got an actual.
Do you have any sample from a previous use?
No, I drink the whole potion, every last drop, and then usually throw it at the walls and make a big scene out of it.
That's kind of rude.
Hey, I mean,
Someone has to clean that up.
well, welcome to being a heel, which I've learned is the
That's
wrestling
wrestling.
term for wrestlers
Yep.
that people don't like much.
Yep.
Oh, we are protecting the heel. No worries.
I mean,
that does not change our purpose.
how old does the body look?
Not old at all, honestly. Like at max an hour.
So they're probably gone. Unless they're invisible. Waiting. No, they're probably gone.
I cast see invisibility.
Okay, you can now see Bargak.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's no real signs of anything.
Ah, sadness.
One thing you note is, like with your perception and all that, maybe you see like an old portrait of them or something. This witch has a familiar, and the familiar is here.
Do you know what the witch's familiar was?
A little owl.
Well,
I got that off of the picture Daisy I took from the internet.
okay.
Well, can't let these potions go to waste.
Nari starts looking around.
Please don't disrespect the. And meta-wise, that means like steel max too. Okay.
Okay. Give me 2 of things. And she's gonna
Okay,
look for
what's the-
she's gonna look for a tender as well.
Tender?
Like a
like
a
the.
It wouldn't be a cash register because that's too complex, but like a
Okay, is there a random potion generator?
Yep. If you actually, if you go to magic items,
You
potions.
can't give me a room with literally no windows, no witnesses, and just us, and
Well-
not have me take something.
Well, one wit, but yeah,
But
the
Oh
one
my
invisible witness who is hard to track. But yeah. Okay, is there a random person chat?
Yes, here I will post it for you.
I
right
will appreciate
underneath
it.
my one of my favorite spells of all time.
also, Nari is definitely not lawful, so this is the first time I can actually steal as a character.
So, you can either roll on a minor, medium, or major. I would suggest minor or medium.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where you.
So if
Sending
you, I posted an RPG.
Oh, it's an RPG. Okay.
And at the very bottom, potions, and then there's a minor, medium, major, and then
Okay. Then I roll a one. Roll. Okay, 21 and a 96.
okay, is this a minor or medium?
Got a cure moderate wounds and a what was it? 96.
96.
Yeah. Yeah, cure moderate wounds and a remove disease potion, which are quite valuable.
Wow,
but-
remove disease is quite good.
Yeah,
Woo!
let me put those in. Da-da-na-na-na. You have won these things.
Da, 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 da.
And cure moderate wounds potions, which. And the register. I don't know if you can get the register without.
Without
Alerting.
suspicious.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. That might actually roll us. That would be a stealth check to see.
Yeah, roll a stealth check. This could go well.
I suppose there's no way to take 10 on a stealth check.
I think you
I
can
don't think
take 10. You just can't take 20.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to really quickly look. Stealth. I usually don't take 10 on things, but it's actually quite useful.
Yeah, when you're like, I don't want to roll a 1. So, and I think a 10 will do.
Okay, I
Like,
don't know if that's listed under stealth itself, or if that's a general rule.
Pretty much out of combat, you can take 10.
Okay, I'll just take a 10. So that gives me... That gives me an 18.
Okay.
Okay, an 18 versus perception.
Whatever his passive perception is.
Am I
Yeah.
doing this against Bargak?
I suppose so.
Okay. I wasn't
Yes.
sure.
I don't really mind.
Yeah, he is not very wise. You get it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
You get 600 gold, of which.
Fucking what? Okay.
Effectively, is it just like gems and rubies and like,
There's things in there. There's like elaborate coins that are worth more than 1 gold. It's not like you
Okay.
open it up and like pour it
It's
down
a
the
treasure
guy.
chest.
just a fucking small smog level of gold there.
Okay, well, I'll split that up amongst the group, so everyone gets 200.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I mean, I love being a thief. I don't want it to slow the game down, though.
Yeah. Bargak is like looking around, smelling like random mushrooms and crap, trying to figure out like this could be it. Like I'm trying to guess this based on taste right now.
That is kind of dangerous in potion shop.
Yeah, well, I've got pretty good fortitude.
Okay.
He's like, okay, I have to look through all of this. You guys want to investigate? You can ask me to double my price again.
I'll be right back.
Double the invisible price.
Yep.
God damn it.
I can give it a shot, I suppose.
As she's like
Yep,
stuffing the coins into her pocket.
Let me take a look over here.
And she'll, I guess.
No,
Uh,
like, you want to like take a minute and go check out my old team or
yes.
the elves or the Vega or
Oh,
someone?
sure. Point us the way.
Yeah. Effectively, I get descriptions of each so that
Okay.
I find them.
So the Dwegar have, like, they have not entered the city yet, as far as anyone knows, but it's pretty well established that before the tournament, they end up inhabiting a cave that's just under the surface. So you can actually reach that there, like via an above ground area.
Okay.
The Elven
and
sports
the
box.
elves and
They're also in a hotel, or they're in a hotel, but it's a very nice one, much nicer than the one you're at. A nicer inn called the Tallview Manor. And then his old team is called Berserk de Soleil. Yeah, that one took me a while to come up with. And they own a local gym, basically.
actually, NPC spell casting. Path. I just want to know how much it would cost to get someone to cast Speak with the Dead on her, so that we don't just go around like randomly harassing teams of incredibly violent sports fanatics. So the cost, it seems, would be calculator. It would be 3 times 5 times 10. 150 gold.
Hey, we can afford that now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just use the cash register money.
Assuming that we will be paid more for
Mhm,
doing
mhm.
so than it did to pay for the thing. Mister won't give us numbers.
Yeah. So
I'll pocket. I'll spend the money for it.
I'll help, and I'm sure Alexandra.
Okay, everyone minus
Okay.
50 then.
So we're going to go. We're going to go to a temple.
Okay.
And we're going to find a cleric, and we're going to say, we are adventurers trying to solve a murder, and we need someone who can cast Speak with Dead.
We need a ghost whisperer.
We
Okay.
don't actually think there is a ghost, but we do believe the person is only very recently deceased.
A hooded figure, like approaches and says, "I will help you, children." And they have like on the back of their robe is like a number, like a sports jersey, because you have gone to a temple of Touchdown Todd.
God damn it.
Damn straight.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, so
Oh, welcome
minus
back.
50 gold off of your total.
What happened?
Because we're paying a cleric to figure out who to cast Speak with Dead so that we can talk to the murdered victim and
Cool.
ask her what she knows.
Mhm.
I am icing a cake at the same time. Just a heads up
Wow.
if it sounds weird right now. It's just I don't want it to get stale.
Ice that, yeah. So, touch. Sure, it is good. So you were able to cast the Speak with Dead.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Touchdown Todd gives me many spells.
Well then, we are
There's not-
willing to pay you the 150 standard fee.
I will take the 150 standard fee. Ooh.
Okay.
All right, follow us.
Okay, I don't know. How long do you think it would take to find a temple and a person within it?
Well, if this city's super into the sport,
Yeah,
probably not that hard. Maybe it takes like 20 minutes round trip or
Okay.
30 minutes to find.
how long does your invisibility last?
Invisibility.
We could leave him at the shop.
Yeah, we
Oh yeah,
we
that's
probably leave him in an esky at
Yeah.
the shop.
Yeah.
yeah. He wanted to stay at the shop anyways to try and
He's
figure out.
just gonna
this
drink every
problem.
potion.
I can't see that going horribly.
It'll be fine.
Well, you're
No,
there
not at
to
all.
stop him from being just like murdered. We're just trying to find a cleric. So he's visible. It
Okay.
lasted 3 minutes. It was good to get him from the hotel to the shop, but not that long. Once he was there.
Okay. As your priest enters the room, they lock eyes with Bargak and say, "Hello, heretic." Bargak says, "Oh, good, a priest of the sports god. That we're not on great terms right now." He
Well,
explains.
I do not. Let us not bring sports ball into this. We're trying to find how your poor Daisy was murdered.
Okay.
Please do not speak too much about heresy and whatnot. It bothers people,
Okay.
however true it might be.
The priest slowly walks over to Daisy's body. Says, "Have you reported this to like police or anything?"
We were, but first we need to see if we're trying to get a lead so we can then direct the police.
Very well. The the priest, like sits down next to them and begins their casting, which is about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What questions do you want to ask?
So I don't know how powerful this priest is. I'm assuming maybe level 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm. They call level 5. That's
then
2 questions.
That's 2 questions. Now these don't get to be. These can be more than yes or no, especially because we aren't hostile to it. When in
Mhm.
fact we're their friends. So,
Mhm.
I would say, can you describe your attacker? Might be a question.
can you, if you know your attacker? Oh wait, no. I want to make sure that it's like. Do you know who killed? Describe the being with name if you have it that killed you.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
That's
The priest says, "This woman did not know her attacker. They came in quietly. They were larger than her. Probably an orc. That's all I know."
okay. And I look at Bargak
Mm-hmm.
and I say, what are the different names for the medicine that you often gave Bargak here?
Okay.
So, like, effectively, what's the nightmare draw?
The priest is like listening for a second, and then he's puzzled, and then he's like, "What? Okay, I need to try the spell again. 1 second."
Gotta percussive maintenance this spell. Slap the corpse a
And-
little.
Yeah, it's not far from that actually. The priest like looks on at the body for a minute and says, "This isn't a body. It like when I cast the spell, this was a dead body. Now it's just a fake.
What?
It's I don't. It's a very very good fake. It looks like he's rolling his
Okay.
knowledge heal or his heal check and like examining the body. This is a
Spellcraft.
fantastic replica of the body, but it's
What does a 34 give me for spellcraft?
you're guessing some sort of temporary magic was used to disguise a fake as an actual body.
Huh.
So that means you might be
She
alive.
not be dead.
I would assume. Is this some sort of prank you're playing on me, Bargak?
I would not have paid you 150 gold for a prank.
Hey, how about we divine for her then? Can you divine?
What are you looking for? Wait, what spell would that be?
There's a few different ones. My character personally has locate object, and if we know something the witch would have on her, we can be like her necklace or something.
Can we say her
We
owl?
can- Ah,
I don't think that's an
that's
object.
locate creature,
Ah,
and that's higher level.
Okay. Its range is only long, which is pretty good, but it's not like citywide.
how often
locate object.
can you cast locate object?
Well, I could cast
cast
it 2 more times today.
Because if we go to some of those locations and try it, that would narrow
No,
down.
you're not wrong. That's a pretty good idea.
And if we look at the painting and there's like a necklace in the painting or earrings or something, then she's
Yeah.
likely to still have, or they,
I mean-
they're either on her or they're stolen by the people who took her.
Yeah. Or they're on the replica body.
Are they on the
But it's
replica
hard
body?
to tell. It has jewelry and stuff, but that doesn't.
Like-
If the body can be replicated so perfectly,
Can I
there's
do
no reason the jewelry can't.
does a 31 perception determine if the
Like-
jewelry is...
For all intents and purposes, right now, this is a completely perfect replica. But
Damn.
an hour ago, it was a perfect replica that even had all the divination effects masked.
Ah, fancy.
So whether those are actual jewelry or if that's part of the object, you're not sure.
I'm gonna bet those are fake.
Okay.
Because if they're gonna use magic to make a fake body, they're not gonna bother putting real stuff on it.
All right. Who do you want to scout out first?
What locations were there again?
It's the Dwagar
teammates?
Cave.
Yeah, Dwagar
the
Cave,
Former teammates and
the Elven Manor.
the Elven Manor.
What?
I say former teammates first because they probably have the most specific beef with the
Sure.
dude.
We gotta do it quick.
Sounds legit.
Okay. Are you bringing along Bargak or letting him stay here and sniff more potions?
I don't know how much use he's gonna have.
We shouldn't endanger him.
Yeah. And the other thing is, if these people will recognize him, they won't recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we bringing back to the inn where the other 3 are,
Ah, that's a good
Okay.
idea.
That's not a bad.
and we say we are going to look for fake murder, probably kidnapping of alchemist. It's related to job, and you protect Bargak while he tries to remember what the nightmare potion is.
See you later.
Crisp is like, sure, yeah, why not?
Hey, Crisp, you are good with magic. You guys are generally good with magic. Let him describe what potion is, and if he can figure out if we collectively can figure out how to make it, we can bypass the need for witch.
Okay. Well, that's a good idea.
And Nari gives him another drop of wine as as motivation.
All right. I'll just because it's you, and also because you give me wine.
It's good shit,
Uh,
right?
Yeah, this is weird, unexpectedly good. Okay. I actually have a map.
We're on the right trail.
I was gonna say I'm dreading when we choose an option. He's like, ah, fuck. I don't have a map for this one.
No, wait, I need to at least characters.
Failure.
In reality, there was only one map for all 3. The illusion
Okay.
of choice.
All right. Welcome to Berserk du Soleil. It's a gym, basically.
Oh, okay. I thought I had heard something about a gym, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I can also.
The Jimbo. Oh,
Oh, we're not quite
Aneski.
centered. Oh, wait, there we go.
are you good at Oh, you are not particularly good at the lie. Don't worry, I shall lie for you. Actually, first I shall divine and see if I pull. I effectively cast locate object.
Okay. See, is there a little save or something on that? Nope. Seventh or none. It pings off.
What is the Where does it ping?
You have to focus to get an idea of the direction, or
You.
so it's the direction of a well-known or clearly visualized object. Okay. Yeah, you get the direction that is somewhere like that away.
Okay. I say, I sense it in their back room.
Nailed it.
I point towards it, and I can actually keep that lasts for like 3 minutes. Okay.
I have a feeling they're not gonna let us just walk in there.
I do believe it's.
You see the orc at the counter is like staring at you as you're pointing in to the glass door.
Oh, I open the glass door and I say, I am amazed by the training equipment you have at this gym. I point towards the giant rock.
Okay.
Bluff check.
Yeah, roll your bluff. I'll roll my.
Oh, wait. Oh, God damn it. Plus.
Let's.
I am merely pointing at its magnificence and its simplicity.
Ooh, can I support just for fun?
Oh yeah, I guess we can't
roll-
fuck up that bad, huh?
So, whatever your... you have positive charisma there, so... Okay.
What a rock.
An additional +4.
Dude.
She's really happy you like it.
Oh, yes.
It's like, oh yeah, this is a state-of-the-art sports ball training arena. And then one of the other orcs like pushes the boulder like all the way at their like they use an axe, they just smack it, and it rolls to their compatriot on the other side, who smacks it with another axe, and it sort of rolls back.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
we've managed to go a whole. She looks at like the clock on the wall. 6 hours without using it to break a wall open.
That is even more impressive.
Mhm.
My name is Lakar. I am, and I click my mandibles together, and I say, I am an agent for my stony friend over there. I point towards Ineski. She doesn't speak much, but she is very strong. I'm searching for sports ball teams.
Yeah, okay, I see. We're down a member, actually. We were kind of looking for new options.
So I do step in.
Okay.
While he's talking, Nari is just gonna like do a tour of the room and just
My familiar's following you and kind of urging you towards. It's pointing towards the direction it can sense.
I'm gonna do a take 20 perception just to like look for clues and other things, and also just kind of size up.
I think you're kind of interrupted by like the two who are throwing the ball back and forth. One of them is like, "Yeah, it's always nice to meet a fan, but until you get a membership here, you can't actually like come in."
I can't even look around. What do you mean? I can't pay for... I'm not paying for something if I don't know what it is.
You know what it is. It's a big room with nice soft floors and a big rock. And me as your personal trainer. Wait 1 second.
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
I'm Gort. Nice to meet you.
Hiya, Court. Well, let me see what you got.
What exactly does that mean? Are you wanna?
I want to see you do your craft.
Oh,
'Cause if,
okay.
how do I know you're good
Yo.
without seeing what you got?
I don't know how best to demonstrate without breaking
Hitting
all the
balls
walls.
at your friend over there.
You've already seen that, but
I saw some weak shit, sure.
and that's all it takes for her to rage. She stands over here again and says, "Hit me." The other one. Oh, wait, 1 sec. Wait. I have a name for. Right. Beef. Let me just. I don't know why that's all caps, but it is. Beef hits the rock again with some amount of force. She hits it with her axe again, way harder, and it hits him and just rolls over him slightly, nearly going over the wall. But he like just barely stops it. Like it's taken all that damage. He's taken all that damage himself, and is like almost passed out on the floor.
Oh, come on, man. Is that all you got?
And Beef is raging too.
Okay, well, Nari is getting them to expend their rounds of rage. With the orc behind the counter.
Those who are just like now, for a while anyways, they're in the holding pattern of just hitting the ball at one another and getting more angry.
I was asking Ian secretly how many rounds of rage average, because that is exactly what I'm doing, is making them waste their rage.
Oh my god.
Because he knows an Eski, he knows that they can only rage for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So,
let's see. Oh my
do go-
god. Oh wait, that's a different page. Okay. I just looked up like orc template or like orc NPCs, and I looked at the level 10 one thinking it was one of these, and I was like, geez, that's 26 rounds of rage.
It should be roughly 9 or like 10, maybe 11.
It's only like a minute or so.
Yeah.
So I do ask. So, I have talked around town, and I know that you have a former teammate, an angelic orc person.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did he fuck off?
We had a disagreement about the way the sport should be practiced. The right about a cost to oneself to be an athlete.
Oh, sounds like a pretty deep disagreement.
Yeah. The stupid thing is, he still. We had to decide who was going to represent the monarchy in the tournament, and he won alone against the three of us because of his stupid cheating bullshit.
That sounds definitely unfair.
Yeah, well.
So, can you tell me the purity of your regime versus the impurity of his?
We hit the what? Okay, we just hit the ball like people have done for like 1,000 years. He does, like he is hallucinating the whole time. He is unaware of his situation. After a bout, he is in a nightmare state for days. It's not okay. Like, he's not well.
That seems.
He's just hurting himself to be in the spotlight. It's
Hit it
an obsession.
harder.
I am hitting it harder. Can I actually? Is an object token? No, it's part of the map. Ugh. There we go.
It's just going back and forth.
If only I can animate patrols and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be sick. Then we'd have to dodge through it that you just making a video game.
Okay, I think after that I'm out of explanation. The other two are kind of.
They're tired
Kinda.
out.
They're a bit tired now.
Okay. Well, if they're currently fatigued, which happens after rage, I go, strangely enough, as I sort of walk a little bit away from her to sort of just survey the room. I'm doing this rhetorically also so that I'm not beside her inevitably when shit hits the fan. I came to an alchemist shop today. and discover the most disturbing phenomena. An old lady killed before her time. And
It's not good to kill old ladies. As her bow appears.
Okay. We didn't.
and
You know
then
that's
you
not bad.
put a fake body, and she's likely not dead. But I really don't like it when people pretend there's a murder and we hire a priest who can't speak with dead.
Shit's
How much
expensive.
time you wasted.
So what? You're gonna shoot up my shop?
No, we want the old lady.
Stares at you for a minute.
I stare back, and then I sort of like gesture to Netsky to stare at her.
Okay. Okay,
It's
I
your
want to
turn.
intimidate. I'm gonna.
If you want to intimidate, one idea might be involving that big rock.
Yeah, I was thinking about that at first, but like I don't want to waste my rage. Just...
Oh, you can do one round of rage. It'll last for
no
3
problem.
rounds. You can just fucking lift it and throw it in a way that these two can't. You
Okay.
have more strength than they do.
Let's
I don't
do
know if
that.
you can lift it, but you can certainly shove it.
Oh, okay.
Like-
How much does that rock weigh, Frosty?
Great question. It's a huge sphere, so 15-foot diameter sphere. 1 second.
What are the chances I can break that rock in half?
Not very high, given how.
Actually,
Health
that's just
scales.
regular stone, right?
Yeah, it is.
She doesn't have adamantine weapon.
But she can lift over 920 pounds.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay.
Actually, you can yeah. I need to get you muleback cord so that you can lift and drag.
Become the bird you always wanted to become.
No, but honestly, it will allow you to just be like, oh yeah, 2,000 pounds, rage, you just pick it up and throw it.
15. I'm just doing the math on how much this weighs. Don't you worry.
Okay, I trust you.
Well, if they can hit it back and forth, she should.
Well, a sphere rolls.
Yeah.
But she might be able to just lift it over her head, which is something these guys might not be able to do. She can lift 1,840 pounds off of the ground.
Okay, you're still off by a factor of about 2,000, though. Like, stone heavy, and that's a lot of stone. It's
Okay.
2,000 tons. That's what this says it
2,000
weighs.
tons. Jesus.
I
That
may have
doesn't
used
seem
the
right.
diameter instead of a radius. Okay, divide that by 8. Whoops. Divide by 8.
It's still
Okay. 250 tons.
Okay.
Damn.
You could actually throw the boulder to block the exit.
Ooh, that
Oh.
sounds good. Can I
Now
do that?
that's a barroom brawl.
Let's- Let's do that. That sounds like a fun time.
Okay. Just hit it, roll damage.
Okay.
So you'll have to move to the right, I assume.
Yeah, you'll be on the right side.
As you just sort of, you start screaming, your hedgehog starts screaming.
Yeah. Screaming hedgehog. What is it? Plus. I still have all my old, like, memorized.
Yes, you are no longer attacking.
Damn.
It, like
Motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize you
Do I
were
have to
willing to hit
confirm?
it, but I guess you are going to credit.
I don't know if you can crit a rock. But for
you
this
can crit
situation-
objects.
Don't take this away from me.
Okay, I won't
It'll
take this
never
away
happen
from you.
again. So it's by 3.
2,
Okay.
because you can crit on a 19 or a 20, so it's slightly less powerful, but you get it more.
Okay, yeah, you just...
Oh, yep.
Yeah, dang. Yeah, you hit it... I don't know. The rule that I was using for sports ball was that it's 1 damage, 1 foot of movement.
Ah.
But I don't know. That seems lame right now. You just hit this thing real hard.
Maybe you.
This is a training ball. I think it's a bit easier to budge than that.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you send this quite well into the doorway.
Roll your intimidate.
20 plus.
Should be like 8 or something.
It is 10.
Nice.
All right, don't fuck up.
Nice.
Okay.
You know what the craziest part about it is? You
What?
can actually roll 1d20 plus 3, and that's your hedgehog helping.
Oh, okay.
It can assist another just by screaming.
Screaming hedge.
I mean, that is honestly kind of intimidating, just hearing it squeal.
Yeah.
Like, plus 2, 28. Because you're familiar, you can use your ranks and stuff.
Okay, the hedgehog has climbed onto her head and is like in her hair, just screaming.
Okay, the orc at the counter is like, okay, jeez, okay. We didn't want to, we just wanted to help him, okay? It's unhealthy what he's doing to himself. You can take the lady, but just you don't have to give her back. You don't have to let him go through that.
Well, after the game, and after we ensured he does not get murdered, because he was told he was going to get murdered. Did you do that?
God, no.
Okay, turns out that you aren't attempted murderers, you're just attempted fake murderers.
Yeah, all we wanted to do was, yeah.
Well, that's okay. You can have an intervention with him.
All we wanted to do was keep him away from that so that he could prove to the world he would win anyways, that he didn't even need to cheat.
Good sentiment. You didn't exactly get a willing participant. Look,
Yeah, you kind of trashed her shop a little bit. I don't think she appreciates that.
Yeah.
so, I'm gonna go towards the back door. Is it locked?
The back door isn't locked, but the actual room you're looking for is, reveal areas. Ooh. I forgot to draw interiors for these rooms, but they should have like desks and shit.
Okay, that's fine.
But basically, that one corner is like blocked off from both directions. But since you know what you're looking for, anyways, you can find
We
that
know
there's
there's a secret door or something.
yeah, there's a hatch in there. As you open up that door, like you see the witch who had her ear pressed to the other wall. Like, one sec. This level. Oh wait,
She had it pressed to
she had an absent
the
there.
north wall.
Yeah, she had her ear pressed to the north wall listening that whole time. And then as you open it, she's like, "Oh, thank you, my saviors." Whoa, that's a good voice I just did. Damn,
Yeah.
not expecting that. Holy shit.
We have come here to rescue you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we will talk about what you can do to help us and our client as we go.
Oh, she's on the wrong layer. Whoops.
She's a ghost.
Oh my god. Ooh. Corral was there too.
I am very glad you are alive because we paid the priest to cast Speak with Dead on your supposed body.
Oh, I would just feel scammed by that. I've lost the voice. Damn it.
That's fine. I say I don't feel too scammed. It did lead us to finding you.
Worked out.
Yeah, okay.
I serve.
Now you say it worked out.
Worked out.
Worked out. Okay.
I go towards the orc behind the counter and I say, afterwards, have a proper intervention with those that love him and his friends and family, and make sure he understands why you are doing what you're doing. Underhanded shit just leaves people almost getting into fights.
We tried the intervention. It didn't work. That's why he left the team.
Well, I will maybe. We'll try. I'll
We're
try
not
to-
paid
The
to
only
fix
thing that I could-
this.
The only thing that'll help him is if he loses the game, even with his cheating. At this point, that's all it's gonna do.
Well, right now someone's trying to
Oh.
kill him on the field, so we kind of got to stop that.
That's oh
That's
yeah.
not gonna.
That's
That's not-
We were hired to protect him on the field. So, do you know who might be trying to kill him?
The teams he's gone against, or just some people in the church who aren't happy with him.
Oh, someone said he was a heretic.
Lots of people said he was a heretic
Why is he a heretic? Forgive my
'Cause he-
ignorance.
because he's breaking the rules of the sport. We think kind of. He's going against the way the sport is played.
Ah.
Using. Yeah.
Hey, can we locate object on the pen that wrote the note?
Ah.
Hmm. You need to have a clearly visualized image.
So, sadly, it'd be like, bring me to the nearest pen,
Damn.
and it would bring me to like a shop.
Okay.
If they had, yeah,
This isn't mage, unfortunately, but
this isn't major. I'm like, sympathy. Yes, I have the note, and I have the ink that was written on it. What did they do in the past? And I can't just legend lore yet. So I say, well, we will bring up the points you said, and hopefully, maybe after this coming game, you try something that involves less pseudo murder.
She looks disappointed, like a kid who's told they can't go to a store or something. They're like, fine. You never let me have any fun.
You know, adventures are very much not about having fun. It is about blood and violence and occasionally solving a problem.
Usually the violence solves all problems.
That is one of the philosophies.
Okay.
I asked Neski to roll the boulder so we can leave the shop.
Aww.
Okay.
Have a good
Do you want
day,
me to actually
everyone.
roll for the boulder, or are we?
No.
No, I think you can.
just kind of
Okay.
push it.
Oh no, thank you. Okay.
Boom.
Aneski
It's the
dies.
giant all over
Oh,
again.
no.
By rock.
At least this time, I think you guys would have something interesting to say at my funeral.
Well, she was the only thing holding back the terrible evil of her hedgehog.
She was very angry. I'll pour out this whole
All
mug
the
for
time.
her.
And she just has to stand there for a few minutes as it pours out.
Okay.
I feel like the hedgehog would still somehow manage to survive.
Oh, for sure. Sure.
It becomes
Okay.
the main antagonist.
I've added those three to the social map. Krauth, Gort, and Beef. Just the three prettiest names.
I am also very glad that we did not actually have to like fight him.
Yes.
That would be sad.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were murderers, then we would have fought them. But
Oh, if they were totally murderers, we would have totally just, made, an eye for an eye, one murder for three murders, same thing.
so I guess we bring the old lady back to her shop.
And I do
Yeah.
ask her, what exactly are you feeding the man?
It's a sort of derivative of nightmare powder, or a nightmare vapor rather, but it's in a more potiony form. It's not very effective unless someone willingly imbibes it, which is why this is not an old lady voice at all. Jeez.
That's fine.
Hey, don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay. Yes, it's not a conventional potion or a conventional poison. No, it's more like an aid, if you will. It helps put a person into a kind of hallucinogenic state. It's not useful for anyone, I could imagine, aside from paladins like this orc.
I have a passing interest in alchemy. I might want to know what is done. I won't be in the city long. You'll still have the orc as a customer.
Okay, okay.
But also, I do not fear nightmare vapor because it cannot affect me.
Ah, interesting. I had you pegged for a tiefling like myself, but like a
I
very,
pull
very...
down the I say I don't pull down the mask. I say no. I am a little bit deeper than most tieflings go.
Yeah, no, like I've seen some tieflings with little claw hands and whatnot, but so many features, that would be outrageous.
I click my lobster claws.
So like as they get there, Neri is basically going to want to leave the shop as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh,
Because I stole a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Okay. I assume you... Are you going to bring Bargak back to the
Oh,
shop
no, Bargak's
separately,
already...
or are you going to...
No.
No, you brought him to the inn.
I would say let's get the potion for him and bring it to him.
Okay. Yes, she's able to quickly whip something up out of some
Can
of
you
the...
whip up like one or two more things so that he doesn't need to?
No, it lasts... The reason he hasn't done it before now is because it only lasts about 24 hours, whether imbibed or not.
Ah. Okay.
So if he... Yes.
I nod when we get the vial.
Okay, you get the potion. That's a big, like...
I do say so. Did they just intimidate you? How did they fake the body?
Oh, yeah, you look on the floor now, and where was once a incredibly elaborate, like, almost perfect replica of her body, it's now more like a scarecrow wearing clothes that kind of look like her. She's like, oh. Yeah, it's, they didn't have to try too hard. I see their concerns, but, I'll never turn away a willing customer.
Did they pay you? Did they
Oh,
pay
it was
you?
my good deed for the day.
Oh, that's kind of... You know what? That's great. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.
She steps out.
Yeah, wait, do you want this weird scarecrow thing? As she picks it up, it, like, shrinks down to a more normal size.
Yeah,
Nope,
why not?
You can... Oh,
I'll take it. It seems
Okay.
interesting.
All yours.
How does it work?
Hmm?
How does it work?
I think they just sort of put it down. I don't know how it works exactly. You'd have
Nari
to
puts
try
it down.
Nothing happens. It seems to be... You're not sure if it's recharging or if you just aren't using it right.
Huh.
She gives it to Vo.
You figure it
yeah.
out.
I put it in your bag of holding. I'll figure it out at the end.
Yeah. Add to inventory the fake death dummy. Oh, fake death doll. That's what it is.
Fake death doll.
Okay. So do you just bring the potion to Bargak and call it a day?
Yeah, I think so.
Or do you want
I'm going to identify these identify and then like take 10 and get a two. I think identify gives me a plus 10 bonus to spellcraft, so that's 33 to identify. 33 in like an hour of my life to properly identify the dummy.
Okay. So does that tell you like all of its features, or just...
Yeah, that tells me the command word. It effectively gives me the item description.
Okay, let me...
That's what
I would love a
identify
link so I can
would do.
keep it for later.
Oh, you want a link to it?
I would love a link.
Too bad.
Oh no.
I made it up
Yes.
myself.
Oh fuck. All right. Let me.
Actually, those numbers aren't right. It's more like 0 to 1 hours.
Fucking.
I'm gonna edit this.
Nearby person. Interesting. I wonder if we could use this and put 2 Bargaks on the field.
That could be fun.
It returns to the appearance of a doll with a name tag.
Okay. So, Bargak mentions one more thing. The game is pretty early in the day, and I assume. Actually, no, this is my decision, isn't it? You two, or you three, shouldn't be identifiable on the field.
No, not really.
Yes, so do you want me to take you to my tailor and we can get sort of costumes fitted for you?
Sure, as long as you know that I find armor to be restrictive and not good for my cast.
Oh, it's not armor at all. It's just a costume.
Okay, well, I will only wear it on the field because I do not want to be murdered on the street.
Okay.
Also, yes, we will have to go to a tailor. My proportions are odd.
Yeah. If you think of take this time to think of costume ideas. And
What are your colors or symbols?
they're mostly just good question. Red and blue.
Okay.
I don't have to hit the ball physically, right?
No? I mean, you can hit it with a bow, but that's not your job.
Okay. So you're just gonna do it all yourself, and we just have to watch the crowd?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Do you want us to also interfere with the other players?
as long as you don't strike a killing blow or break any of the rules.
Can I shoot
That's all
people?
fine. As long as you don't kill them.
Hmm. Yeah, that'll be okay.
I've known in the past there are strategies of having incredibly weak teammates who dive into harm's way to score points. But I don't know if the Dwegar would result or do something quite so undignified.
Huh.
And then I think you leave to go to the tailor? Is that...
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. You can identify the store from quite a distance away, and unfortunately, it also looks like it's been ransacked and destroyed. Like something terrible's happened there.
No, no.
You see the windows are broken. There's like shelves are all collapsed everywhere. There's actually still a fight raging on inside that you can see, but it's hard to make out the figures from this distance.
Nari turns to
But,
Bargak.
What is up with you? Are you
Oh, no, this
actually
one-
cursed? Is this Todd telling us something?
I don't think so. This is actually quite normal for this particular shop.
Oh, okay.
And as you enter, you see a two-headed ogre. Oh wait, I have this written down. A better description.
Two-headed Eden.
Okay. Inside, you see a fight breaking out, but it's not between two people. A two-headed ogre is slamming itself into bookcases, each hand slapping the opposite head. They're like strangling one another, just rolling around, destroying everything in sight. And Bargat calls it, Michael, enough. And they just stop and stare. One adjusts their glasses. And the other one doesn't have glasses. Oh wait, I have them on the social map, of course. Boom, there's Michael. Boom, there's Michael.
Yep. Michael and Michael.
And also 3 points for anyone who can figure out what reference that is. I think the one with glasses speaks up first, Michael.
Michael spelled
Yes.
wrong.
You're spelled
That's
wrong.
Machiel.
Michiel. Michael.
Michel and Pichel.
Whatever.
Actually,
Yes.
yeah, because the
Never
second
gets-
one's not right either, because it's A before E.
Well, the
They're orcs, okay? They
eight
don't know how
things barely do anything.
Mhm.
That rule has a lot of shit.
Hey, maybe orcs don't believe in your grammatical
They're
rules,
still
okay?
wrong.
This is a
They're
fantasy world.
still wrong. Anyway.
Michael is the first to talk and says, "What have you brought to my shop today?" And shit, I need to speak for both NPCs. This is bad.
You can
Like
do
I said-
exactly the same voice for the other one.
Bargag says, "Yeah, just get these 3 costumes that cover their faces and all whatever they say. That works." Michael says, "Okay, I can do that." And Michael says, "Not if I do it first." What would you like?
I say, well, I'm told the color scheme is red and blue, and I need something as I take off, like, I kind of hitch up my cloak to just show the, like, double bend knee, like, legs I have.
Michael is like, "Ooh, what's that?" And Michael is like, "Interesting. You shall be my greatest work."
I am also a tailor myself, so I'd be quite interested in helping you.
Excellent.
Nari puts her bow on the table.
I need you to cover this with something.
Just anything? Do you not have? At this point, you three can like just describe the costumes you come
Oh,
up
I
with.
have no fucking idea.
rather than- Oh
The
shit!
colors based on whatever bar.
Oh,
gets.
like if you just had like, I don't know.
I'm going to do let's see, red and blue vertical stripes
Okay.
in a
Yes.
cloak
Yes.
that just covers pretty much my entire anatomy.
Okay. Yes.
Deep cloak, and then like but horizontal stripes for the face mask. And deep enough robe hood, like I guess the robes go over my claws, so effectively I just look like some kind of strange, almost like pseudo-religious figure / cultist.
Yeah, or like maybe you got this, like you're not fully grown yet, you're like a kid and you borrowed your dad's cultist robe. Okay,
A little
does
bit of that.
I guess not.
Ganeski have a design?
Hmm?
Like a design, an animal motif or something
Obviously,
like
my animal motif is a hedgehog.
that? Okay, so you're gonna go full hedgehog cosplay?
I'm just gonna go full hedgehog cosplay for this.
Okay,
Okay,
and
so I am going to search Alexandra the Hedgehog.
oh no.
jeez. Oh no.
My OC don't steal.
Oh my
And would
god,
this be
Alexandra.
blue or red or some other color of hedgehog?
Ian, you're going too
This is
far.
the
Don't.
first-
Oh
Don't.
no.
You're
What
going
is
into
it?
a dark
Oh.
place.
Ian, no.
Don't go to the Sonic Dreams collection. Don't do it.
Oh. Oh god.
Don't worry. Oh,
Okay, now I
it's
can.
not posting properly. Don't worry.
Just.
Yeah, we will take as much time out of the session as it requires.
So while they're crying, I think Nari would wear. I'm trying to think of how it would be described. Kind of like a lot of wrappings to push her feathers down.
Oh
and to
yeah,
be
yeah.
more tighter fitting, and then like a face mask to cover her beak as much as possible.
Okay.
And then with the wrappings around the bow, it should be
Okay, so like a mummy kind of?
with some actual clothing in there as well, but just wrappings
Okay, yeah.
around the parts that make her identifiable as not human or not
Okay.
normal.
And for like the mask part, do you want to just have like the mask of a? Oh man, wow.
Oh,
A
jeez.
bird mask.
Kill it. Kill it.
Yeah,
with
if you just
fire.
have a bird mask, no one will suspect you're actually a bird hiding.
Nah.
Okay. I was gonna suggest for Ian, if he didn't come up with an idea for a face covering, that it's just a mask of himself, and people would be like, "Well, that can't be right."
Thanks, Ian. I hate it.
Oh
wait,
Jesus!
wait.
Don't put that. Do not put that in the
No.
stream.
No, please
Oh, okay.
don't.
Fine. I was about to.
I know you were. That's
Oh.
why I caught you and stopped you.
It's had its effect.
Okay.
You can Google
Yeah.
it yourself.
It's just googling any Sonic OCs.
There's actually more than a few.
Oh, okay.
You think?
interesting.
Yeah, really,
Good to
Ian?
know.
More than just a couple of those? Just
But literally named Alexandra the Hedgehog. Regardless, so we don't make your stream R-rated. Let's focus instead. You know what? We could actually have a mask over my head that looks vaguely like You. Oh, I'm gonna make myself a bird person mask.
Oh God.
No one would expect that I'm a bird person.
Okay, so stripy robed figure, a sort of mummy sort of thing, like a tightly bound cloth.
Yep, with clothing.
Yeah, with clothing.
Yeah.
And a hedgehog. Nondescript.
Not the one I put that in. Oh, oh. Oh, well, now I'm
Okay.
gonna have to do it for Ian the Hedgehog.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's way more boring, actually,
Oh.
because I'm not going too deep.
He's too scared of the truth.
Okay, and I'll do Eric the Hedgehog.
Wait. Wouldn't it be Snake the Hedgehog? Get with the stream.
I don't know. I don't know which would be worse.
Oh my goodness, that's so edgy. Snake the Hedgehog. There's so much edge here. Frosty
the
the
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
Oh, that's gonna turn up a lot of things, I bet.
That's actually I think that's actually a canonical thing.
Is it?
What?
What? When?
Yeah. Or there's a.
I'm not a
wiki-
professional
Frosty
on
the Fox,
Sonic,
maybe?
but
I-
I don't remember.
There seems to be a Frosty the... No, that's also fan made. It's just good.
It's just well
Frosty the
done.
Fox.
Okay. You know.
All right, continuing on.
Continuing on.
Mobius Super Scourge the Hedgehog.
Jesus.
Super Scourge. No, ignore the hedgehog. Let's go.
All right. And do you want to do any more investigation before the game?
Who are we facing? The Dwigger?
The Dwaygo.
Not particularly.
Yeah, we'll
All
we'll
right.
find out
I'm
on the field.
I'm preparing glitter dust and see invisibility.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, I can't give see invisibility to other people. So,
That's okay.
see invisibility. And I'm also going to prepare enlarge person and bull's strength.
Good
I'm going
choices.
to prepare to large person, bull's strength, and prepare to make Alexandra a walking titan.
Woo.
How does see invisibility work through like screens and stuff?
I mean, that's not a thing in Pathfinder, so.
Yeah, fair. Fair point.
I mean,
Okay, yeah, I have my answer.
technically they're seeing.
Anywhere that I can see invisibility. That
Okay.
and my familiar has blind sight, so I will have my familiar hover 10 feet over any space that has a person in it.
All right. Let's see. Gotta grab
Nada.
these.
Glitter dust is for revealing invisible people, right?
Yes. Also blinding them.
And I guess
But even if they don't get blinded, they get revealed.
and once they attack once, they'll be visible. So
Yes. Luckily, they don't get improved invisibility.
yeah, that would be kind of impossible for us. Well, not impossible, but just hard.
Oh, I also, for Snake and Aneski, I buy like some flour so they can just throw it in a square that I say someone's in, so that they can be revealed.
Sure, little pouch of flour.
Yeah, like effectively pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
All right, I think we're ready.
Okay. It's the day of the game. Actually, it's the like few minutes before the game because I don't know what time it happens. Probably noonish. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You head down to the arena. You can see the crowds have all gathered. You can see people. It's a rare sight because despite you being in the monarchy, no one's flying the monarchy flags. No one is like celebrating you and your team. They're actually cheering for the Dwegar at this point because they hate this guy so fucking much.
You have made it difficult to like you, but that is okay.
I know what I'm doing is just. They will see it one day.
Ah, good.
But so far, no Dwegar. They like to make an entrance. You're pretty sure on that part.
I'm just gonna study the crowd, I guess.
Okay. You can see Bulwark, Autumn, and Crisp. Apparently they only actually got 2 tickets because Crisp is sitting on Bulwark's lap. But it's not like Bulwark needs to see, so kind of works out.
And I mean like a 31 perception of just standing there because I'm not playing the game, right? So I'm just gonna be studying my surroundings.
Okay. So I think you have taken your places on the fields. There's no referee in this game. The ball is the referee,
Oh,
basically.
boy.
You see the crowds. There are a lot of orcs. Amongst the crowd, there are also people with like orcs with odd traits. You see tieflings. You see Aasimar. You see whatever those chaotic and lawful ones were that I don't know the names of. It's a varied crowd, but there's also plenty of humans and a couple ogres. The whole works in these crowds. No one seems to be like casting any spells or like preparing a catapult or anything crazy like that. It looks just like a regular Riley crowd. A few of them are like throwing garbage and stuff onto the field.
Oh, I do cast using the wand, 2 charges, mage armor
Yep.
on the 2.
And I'll
Okay.
cast.
Does our client use armor?
The client is armored, yes. They're
Okay.
in their full paladin attire. It is holy armor. It matches the symbols on the ball, the artifact ball, but it's not like artifact armor itself. He also
Okay.
has a hammer, a dragon's bane hammer, which is kind of an odd concept for a game where there are no dragons involved, but there are dragons in his nightmares.
Fair.
Fair enough.
I say hammer, it's more like a lucerne, so you can use it as a halberd or as a spear or whatever.
It's a hammer on the end of a big stick.
Yeah, and also it's got a spearhead on it. So at this point, the ground below you begins to shake like a big drum, like just a all-encompassing drum beat, and the earth directly around the sides of the arena begins to creep up into a huge dome around the entire arena. And with that, you are encased in darkness, separated from the sky, and then stairs open up, and the Dwegar team emerges.
As they emerge, I'm casting Bull's. I first ask the client, if I cast Bull's Strength on you, will that help you do your job?
Yes.
I cast
No.
Bull's.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay, I cast Bull's Strength on him.
Okay. You have a bit of time before the game actually begins.
Oh, but as I see the enemy teams actually approaching, I then cast it for 3 minutes. He will have +4 strength.
Okay. In addition to this massive dome they place up in the darkness, you see them pull out a strange thing. It's like a big metal ball, like a framework of a big metal ball, and inside of it is just a huge fire that lights up the entire area. And they seem to find some way to move this into the center of the dome, far above the arena itself. And then the dome walls just light up with the surroundings of the outside. It's an illusion on the inside of the stone walls, but you can see the outside, and you have a feeling that the outside can see you too.
Okay, so the Dweger don't like playing in the sunlight, so they.
Oh, Dweger hates
landed
sun.
down here.
Hmm. And this is what they mean by, you know, they make a show of it. They're showing military strength more than actual sports ball prowess. Like they're just trying to impress you.
I also cast enlarge person on an escape.
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right, let
I
me
How many large persons do you
bring
have?
you to the field.
I don't have. I only have one because I had to prepare scene
That's okay.
visibility and glitter dust as well.
Oh man, everyone else is so big.
Let me enlarge you too, and your range doubles too, right?
Yes. Oh no. Her range is now. She has a 15-foot radius.
15? Okay. I believe this works the same way. Just because of how this worked out, I wanted to have all the ranges shown. Bargak seems to have an item that grants him his size. And
Okay.
as the game is ready to begin, he imbibes that potion. And his eyes go, like, dilated. And he
Okay.
looks very, very scared for a moment.
I suggest we get out of the way.
And then roll initiative.
And I'll have
Woo!
casted gravity bow and all that.
Oh, yeah, I should mention the Dwagar, with their preparation time, they grow large. They haven't turned invisible yet. And they summon their spirits, or ancestors'
I-
ghosts.
I would also like to rage, please.
Yes, you are
Okay,
right.
and I cast the invisibility in the prep time because that has that's 30 minutes long. So.
Mhm.
So.
Oh no, where is my initiative on the sheet again? It's in a different spot.
It's under offenses. Yeah. Oh, Ian.
Oh, there we go.
28.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here we go. This is so.
You beat me.
Oh. Hooray. Cat, what are you doing?
I want cake.
No, I've been sitting here not paying attention to her, so.
Okay. Do we have all our initiatives?
Yes.
So- Okay.
So the sports ball, he's trying to hit that ball into
Basically, that circle behind them.
that circle. Okay.
And so, as I have some like meta-wise and actual rules written above. So if this does, like you hit the ball and it will roll into someone, they get their attack of opportunity on it, and they get to block it with their health if they want to. And other than that, it's just going to keep rolling until it's out of damage. Like just subtracting from the damage you've dealt.
All right. And Nari would not actually start that close to the ball. To the like, she's not going to.
Yourselves wherever.
Yeah, she's not going to stand anywhere between the ball and where it's going.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
And oh yeah, one last spell to prepare. Oh yeah, Frosty also cast shield as well. So I've
Okay.
actually cast a bunch of spells. So
Striker, Alexandra. Ski 11. Damn it. Edit. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Good try, though. This key does not have a capital N. Okay. I believe we're ready.
Hmm.
Vomar, your move.
I'm gonna cast Grease in the intersection of these three.
Nice.
Okay, what
They
is
have
that?
to roll reflex saves or they fall prone.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna take a move action, move up 20 feet because it's gonna be a while, and I cast a box of grease. There.
Okay.
Let me make that a brighter color so that
There we go.
can be seen. So all of them have to make a reflex save DC 16.
16. Okay, all but one fail.
So they fall prone.
All
They
right.
don't take any damage, they're just now prone on a greasy field.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And I have my familiar effectively delay its action so that it can move with Aneski.
Cool.
Okay. The Dwayguard take their turn to these two to stand up, which
If they try to stand up while still in the grease field, they have to roll another reflex save, or they can spend like their movement to like drag themselves 5 feet
okay.
and
They're
then
going
stand
to
up.
the team is sort of going to disperse around the grease that you have laid.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's mostly just 5-foot steps, but for these two, it's their
For
movement,
that
the
too, it's their move action to like crawl 5 feet.
Okay. Can they take standard action to stand up?
Yep. Totally.
Okay.
They still have their standard actions. They just effectively had to spend their whole turn getting up rather than.
Okay. The ghosts begin to move together. The team seems to be, they're not very strong, or from what you've heard, anyways. But they sure are organized. They work together really well, and all four of these ghosts begin their charge at the ball and strike it at once. And they can't miss. And they deal. 1 second.
Ghost power. You think ghosts would be bad at hitting physical
Also,
objects?
does the ball provoke attacks of opportunity as it goes by?
It does. Yes.
Okay. So Aneski, you can fucking bat it.
Yeah.
I wanna...
Go
Remember,
for it.
use your large bardiche.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 13. Cool.
So that's 42 points of damage, and this thing begins to move. It wouldn't even quite reach the. It reaches here before you attack it, right?
Yep.
So now it's got.
You
15
could
feet of
wait to
movement on
hit it in unison with Bardock. I don't even know what his name is anymore. I'm just.
Bargak. I gave it a name tag because I was fucking it up so
I think
much.
Bardock is a DBZ character.
Yep.
Maybe.
Goku's dead.
Oh yeah.
So do you want
Let's
to
see the
wait
future.
and swing when it's in Bargak's
Swing together.
area too?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Okay. It gets to here, which is 30 feet. Roll your attack. Or just roll damage, actually.
Oh, damage? Okay.
It's very hard to
What
miss the
were-
ball, I guess.
Are you saying we can't? Miss?
Your damage is 2d6 plus 13. So. If I gave you bull strength, it would be like 2d6 plus like 16.
Okay, 15. You completely stop the ball, and it moves this way. And Bargak doesn't seem to notice it, which is a bit unsettling.
Huh.
It's Bargak's turn, and he just shouts, "Reveal yourself, coward! Come at me, dragon!"
Oh no.
Oh, he
And braces. But he's like looking around in all directions.
It's
Oh,
in
the
front
witch
of you,
told
you
me.
fuck.
Okay, so
Okay, Aneski's turn.
Oh no.
come on, let's just fucking carry us.
Well, if it's based on damage, I guess I could actually help.
Yeah. Especially because you can hit it from
I can hit it from
just
any.
about any point.
Yeah, I just need to like reposition myself.
Alexandra.
She's dead.
She's muted.
I realized I was okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack the giant ball thing.
Yeah. Just roll damage.
And yeah, just roll damage. Okay.
Just roll damage.
Okay. 2d6.
If you just hit up, you'll get the same thing you rolled.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that.
16.
Marginally
Okay.
better.
Gains its slow roll back.
You know what? The witch probably fucked up the bruise so that he would lose the game and realize drugs aren't the answer.
Oh no. This ball is really hard to move. It sort of slowly rolls over back towards the enemy. Vomar's turn. But it's like basically just start again.
I didn't get a turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Nari's turn. Go for it.
I was gonna say, hey,
Yeah.
you know.
Also, I should mention the spirits do not count for the whole like don't kill anyone rule.
Oh, they don't?
Okay.
If that wasn't, yeah, because they're not the 4 players that entered. They're just
Huh. Okay.
like a thing that was in them. They're not technically summoned, so they're okay, but they're not technically
You know what?
players.
Why don't I try shooting down some
Some
ghosts?
ghosts.
Go for it.
What's my range? 60. All right, I'm gonna shoot a couple times at the ghosts,
All right.
which is
With your gravity
my
bow.
gravity bow.
When
Ooh.
I get more...
Is that a crit? Is that a confirmed crit?
Uh,
shit.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
These
shit.
things do not have IAC. They're slow-moving ghosts.
Oh, 1 second.
I just I remembered, Snake.
Yes.
I could have enlarged you.
Oh, you could have.
Then congratulations, you're enlarged.
Okay.
Roll that damage as enlarged.
What does 2d6 go to?
3d6.
It seems.
And, Alexandra,
Mm-hmm.
you have a bull strength active. I realized that.
Okay.
Because
Did 30 damage.
I was having a large person as a 2nd level spell,
Mm-hmm.
but at first. So I have an extra
Did a
second level
19
spell,
hit?
So...
Yes, 19 will hit.
Because it's -1 when you get bigger, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And because you aren't strength based, you kind of just have to eat
Yep.
that.
Okay, is that 30 damage or 44 damage?
30.
30 damage. Okay. You this ghost looks kind of dumped on, to be honest. Like it is less ghost than it was there before. Also, I have health bars because there's no way I can track these many identical
Of course.
enemies.
I mean, we can't see him, which is fine.
Oh, you
You,
can? Excellent.
you can also, if you click it, if you click the dudes,
There's a.
and
Mhm.
then you click the I guess the circle.
The red circle, yeah. You can put numbers
in.
in there.
You can put numbers in there and then do minus and then like enter and whatnot, and you can do track health bar things. But
Okay.
also you can click the circle and give them dots for color.
Oh.
Also, do you have music?
Oh shit. I forgot the music I had for the what's it called? The gym one.
Okay.
Let me think on what the best.
I don't mean it to disrupt your flow too much, but usually you said, "Hey, I have so much music."
Yeah, we only got a half hour left,
Right.
so.
Yeah, okay. So just pick a song that's only a half hour long. Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's what I wrote last time. Okay.
It's okay to repeat.
That
Okay,
might
that
be fitting.
works.
Okay. Next round, it is Bomar again.
Yes. Now that oh yeah, sorry. Full strength active on an Esky. Let's see. I don't want to run out of all of my spells and tricks too soon. So I am going to
You haven't seen anyone invisible, right?
Nope.
no.
Okay.
So I am actually going to, because I'm shielded and actually pretty protected, I'm going to do a double move outside of his immediate swing range and just try to keep an eye out over here. And I'm going to say, ball is in center. Dragon ball in center. Try to direct his nightmare rage.
Gotta find the Dragon Ball.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think the Dwegar are
Mhm.
going to... Okay. Their spirits begin to fly up a bit higher towards the ball again, but above the ball. And the Dwegar, they have... Let's see. I only have 20-foot movement, so... They align themselves, be ready to strike, but can't actually strike just yet. Oh no, wait, charge action. Yeah, they totally can.
Yeah.
Except for the person up top.
Person up top has...
Because
he'd have to go through the
he
crease.
would have had... Yeah.
Ah, you're right. Yeah.
So he just gets to move.
Okay, so the three of them fire at the same time, alongside their spirits. So 8 plus 36 plus. They hit it real hard.
Oh no.
Wow.
So that is Neski, you can roll your damage to subtract from it.
Oh god. Okay, come on. We can do this.
We're not paid to win.
Yeah, but I'm invested now.
Okay. So you're able to slow it a fair bit, and it's got that distance to roll. Bargak still doesn't see it, and it just plows into him. It completely pushes him off the goal, and seems to... No, actually, doesn't quite push him over the goal. He has enough health to just tank it, as it just slams into his body. But he is looking hella wounded. And he still doesn't have any clear idea of what's going on, it seems.
The dragon's hitting you, Bardock. You gotta fight it. Do a Kamehameha.
Oh my god.
Okay. Next up it is Aneski.
Okay,
So you might want to do the innovative thing of hitting it diagonally and forcing them to have to reposition.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's do it. Will I, though, if I'm hitting it diagonally, will it, okay, yeah, because I don't want to,
You don't
Hit
want to
you there.
crush me.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I think you're okay for that. It's
Okay.
also, the ball is very heavy, but it doesn't, like... You will always have time to react, basically.
Okay.
Okay. Move it 20 feet.
Can we actually? We can't move.
Oh, that would be a good feature, wouldn't it?
You can actually do that. You can.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, we
There you
can
go.
move it.
There.
hooray. Oh, wow.
Oh no. Got a goal. Good Pelican. So, yes. Nari's turn.
I guess I'm just gonna keep shooting that ghost.
Okay. Seems
Ooh.
Okay, one of those hits. Yeah, that kills it.
Nice.
The ghost just fades away in a scream of, I could have been the bad.
Get right.
Because they're jealousy spirits.
Ah.
Gone. Deleted.
Well, that'll help.
Okay. Yes. Vomar's turn.
I'm going to go over to him and poke him with a wand of infernal healing.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, it's barely gonna help, but
Maybe he has
Okay.
stuff that makes healing more effective on him. I don't know.
Hmm. So, it's what, fast healing he gets?
It's fast healing 1.
Okay.
And I try to use I guess maybe a bluff check to sort of try to direct him towards the ball.
Okay. Oh, I skipped his turn. He was going to do his own lay on hands.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad he's doing
Okay.
lay on hands.
He's at least conscious enough to know he got hit. So that's something.
You
Alright.
have to focus your attention on
Who
the
is
ball
that?
dragon.
Reveal yourself. Touchdown Todd? Is that you?
Yes, it is me, Touchdown Todd.
Okay. Dwagar turn. I think you'll be able to roll bluff and see how well that goes for you next
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
they're not gonna have to reposition that much.
Not that much, but it's something.
I guess she can't really make it. Oh, kinda. Actually, I think they can all make it just fine.
Not too well though. It is stopping them from doing like full attack or whatever. Okay, so they move their move. Oh wait, no, wrong layer. Okay, they move their move information, and they try and aim the ball at Bargak again. I could just roll the same roll I did last time.
Except minus one of the ghosts.
Oh, you're right. Oh, but plus one of the players. It's last time one of them didn't get to. Plus 36.
I really do hope that Bargok is a real badass. Because currently, it's not looking that way.
No, it's not looking good. Okay. 9 inches.
Oh,
All right.
it's less. He's dead.
It's not
He's
nearly
dead
the hit it
though.
was last time.
Aneski can.
Oh, that's
try
true.
to-
Yes, and Eski can help.
Yeah.
So it bleeds 30 hit points worth of damage.
Mhm.
That's...
All right. And which direction you want to move it to? Do you roll that damage?
Yeah, I guess you could deflect it rather than try to stop it. That would be technically easier.
Oh yeah, just aim it right at Bomar.
Look,
No, like I said, you can get out of the way pretty easily. It's fast moving, but it's like getting run over by a steamroller. You kind of have to want to.
No! The one Austin Powers.
I love that.
Like if I were to move it like this way, where's my ruler? Snaps.
You could also stand in the way.
Yeah, no. I don't care about
You-
it that much. But like if I were to move it so that they have to come down,
Mm-hmm.
then that would clear out in case that he actually wakes. You know?
Yeah. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, so I want to go this way.
Hey.
Hey, 25. Move him. You're saying this way?
Yeah, yeah, right there. That's perfect.
So shouldn't it, if it was going like this and she's hitting it like that, shouldn't it go like that?
Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, you're able to deflect it away
Some distance.
some distance.
So like here.
I'll say because it had so much momentum going
Okay.
like down, it smacks into the wall
Perfect.
Look, let's
all the
just
way.
start playing a quick game of Rocket League, and that will determine the outcome of this game.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Let me install it.
I've never played Rocket League.
It's hard.
It's pretty good.
It's good, but it's hard.
Okay.
It's hard.
Can I get it from a new Switch?
Nope.
Oh,
I really, really doubt it. Maybe, but I doubt it.
Let's see. Rocket League Switch. No, it exists for Switch.
Really? All right.
cool.
Okay. He is slowly recovering from that great big hit he took. But here's what's interesting.
Oh, like Chic. That's what Nari looks like Chic.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
I was like, I know what I'm thinking of. I just can't like place it, but it's Chic's outfit basically,
Mhm.
except with his team's colors.
What's interesting is there's another ghost on the field now.
They're cheating.
You can roll spellcraft, I guess.
I can't roll spellcraft.
I'm going to roll spellcraft.
Basically, Ian, roll spellcraft.
Okay, yeah. You know, pretty much for a fact, spiritualists can't like summon more than one ghost, and they can't do it that fast. Like it takes at least a minute to summon, so that ghost ain't theirs. But it's like in the crowd of the other three.
Oh, but this
You can't recognize any, like which one is which. They have no distinguishing features. They're just like.
But there's no
"Ooh,
ref,
spooky mess."
so
There's no ref but the ball.
Hey, Todd, they're cheating.
Todd is silent.
Well,
Okay. Aneski's turn. If you want to like move and I don't know what you want to do.
you know what? You could just go up and just interfere with their charging.
You know, that's
Yeah.
a good idea. I want to hit some.
Yeah, go for it.
Charge and like you can actually go here and like hit a ghost.
Okay. So, like, here?
Yep, remember you can hit up to 15 feet away.
Yes. Yes, I can, because I am a monster.
You're currently just big with a long pull arm.
I'm a monster.
Not yet. Be level 5. That's when you can get your noodly
give
arms.
it time.
Oh, God.
It's level
okay.
5 you get your noodly arms.
It's
And so I should say, well, I
20.
added this one. This is not necessarily
20
Right.
the actual ghost.
plus. Okay, where? My pole arm. Yay. Oh, it's plus 15. Okay. Cool. Because I'm big, right? Awesome. Woo.
34. Who you hit?
Oh, that's
Um,
oh yeah, never mind.
One. Are you gonna hit one of the ghosts, or are you gonna
Yeah.
try to like non-lethally hit one of the?
I'll hit
dragons
this.
down?
I'm gonna hit this ghost.
Okay.
Okay, roll to confirm your critical.
Oh yeah.
19 to 20. baby.
Oh,
That's a 16
It's still a hit.
Okay. That's a crit.
Still hit. Oh, actually, no. That does still hit. God, these people have no armor.
Okay.
D10. It's still a
It's-
critical.
Why would
no,
that-
it's large bardiche.
why would that still be a critical if she got rolled a 1? It should be a normal
Yeah.
hit.
It's on the threat. Actually, I don't know what happens when you roll 1 on a threat.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would
I
think
think it
'cause
might just be.
They only have
normal
10
hit.
AC.
I would think it neutralizes
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Normal hit then.
So normal hit. So 2d6 plus 16.
Oh, I thought it was because it's my other thing.
26.
That's 1d10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because isn't it my Bardiche, not my gauntlet?
No, you have. It's large bardiche. You're large.
Oh.
But that's okay. You rolled really well, so we can just keep that roll.
Yeah, I'll keep that roll. Deal 26 damage to the one up or that ghost.
Northwestern
That
ghost.
ghost. That ghost is hurting. Let's see. Nari's turn.
I'm gonna shoot that ghost as well.
Okay, go for it.
Is if we keep on downing ghosts.
Okay, 25. That ghost is dead.
Okay, that ghost is dead.
And in fact, was
Another-
the first hit enough to down it?
First hits damage, yeah.
Okay,
wait,
then
no,
the
it
second
would've
hit
had-
goes on to another.
Yeah, no, that's enough. Okay, who are you
Is
hitting
tech-
next?
Oh, does the next?
Who's taking?
Yeah, you have enough damage to hit,
Oh, okay.
like, kill one with one
Oh,
shot.
right, because it's not.
Shoot
I'm
another.
not shooting them instantaneously. I'm shooting them.
No.
Yeah,
I'll just go to the next
Technically, you're
ghost.
doing one at a time.
alright.
So I guess 11 damage to that second ghost.
Okay. It is Wilmar's turn.
My God, I feel like an
Uh,
You've
archer.
tried to convince him that you are touchdown Todd speaking to him.
Yes. So I'm going to roll bluff of Todd.
Nice.
That's a pretty good bluff of Todd. What are you trying to tell him?
I'm trying to tell him that the enemy is here. It is the giant ball that is actually a dragon. And I am putting my hand on his shoulder and kind of trying to push him, guide him towards the ball.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. It is the
No,
Dwargar
I'm not
turn.
saying I'm Touchdown Todd, I'm saying a messenger from Touchdown Todd.
Yes. Okay. Fair enough. All right. You see
That's a
him
more
begin to.
believable lie than I am a god. Hit that ball.
You see him begin to react. It's the Dwargar turn, and you see that injured ghost. It's actually all three ghosts. They begin their advance not on the ball, but on to the team to try and just thwart you guys.
Oh, you get an attack of opportunity. You
On
can
the
hit
weak
wounded
one.
Ghost as it passes.
Yeah. Roll perception
Alexandra,
before you do.
roll.
Yes.
Roll
So
perception, Alexandra, first.
okay, 1d20 plus my
7.
perception 7. Yes, plus 7. Come on. Do I see
Okay.
it?
Okay.
Can I see
Alright.
it?
You can definitely see all the ghosts. It's a matter of what one of them is carrying. Ooh.
Can I see?
I think at this point, you might be able to see. You can roll your perception too, but for her attack,
Okay,
like
that's
it's
fine.
just as they've got close enough. Yeah, so you can see that this one, actually,
Jesus.
yes, so you can both see that this one is carrying something, but the others are not.
All right, I want to hit him in the face.
Go for it. You hit.
Oh, you crit.
Roll to confirm your crit.
Oh boy.
There's the crit confirm.
Hell yeah! 2d6 plus 16 in brackets.
Okay, 2d6 plus 16. Bracket star by 2 or 3?
2.
2.
Oh god.
Nice. Is that a kill?
Yeah, you slap this thing out of the air. The scroll that it was holding just sort of flutters down. Right in front of Omar, actually. It is Bargak's turn. He is still kind of. Oh wait, no, it's the other Dwargar didn't move.
Yeah.
I think they're starting to get impatient and they're starting to lose their perfect order a bit. It's these two make a sort of charge action. Actually, with the whole unit. Kinda. The whole unit makes a sort of charging action, and you can do an attack of opportunity on the one on the left to try and.
She already did an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right.
Sadly, she does not have combat reflexes yet.
Yeah.
One day.
So they get.
I'll give it to
most
you
of
in a
them-
gauntlet.
Most of them get into range and they hit their attack to try and sort of bounce it off of this angled wall.
I guess it'll have a dampening effect on the...
Yeah, they're gonna do, I don't know, half damage? Sure.
Oh no, all these complicated rules we're gonna make on the spot.
Yeah, right?
that back guy definitely can't hit it though. That's like 20
No.
feet.
Well, Dorndragar range. But
Ah.
yes, they're all using the same weapon, but some of them have it in long and some of them have it in short. I'm gonna go up to my... Oh, sorry, I need to find the numbers again. 2d8 plus 9, okay. Alright, 24 damage. So it is... Like, it rolls into him kind of annoyingly. and he-
I'm going to try to hit it with one of my claws.
Go for it.
Stop that
Hit that.
rock.
Oh wait, I don't need to roll to hit.
Thank God.
4 damage. Ooh, the boulder like recoils in fear as you hit it.
That probably
it could-
does actually stop it before it hits the dude though.
It had like 14 movement left, so it does like 10 damage to him, and that is when
It had like 5 damage. Or, yeah, it had 5 damage.
1 sec. Wait, no, don't do that.
With a single clawed palm.
Okay, and that was the Dwagar turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, it's Bargak, and he is starting to gain some level of lucidity. He heals himself again.
He's not a good paladin. He isn't a Fey Foundling. You know.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And he sort of aims a haphazard strike at the ball, but hasn't quite found it yet.
What is...
What is he
He
blind?
needs. He actually might be.
So for a haphazard strike. The damage will be a bunch. So he hits it back into one of them. They do their whole song and dance attack back at him. Actually, bounce a couple of times because they both have combat reflexes. But he starts to get in the groove of it, is the point, and it ends on their side. And this one has taken, call it 20 damage. I can't do
Yeah.
the math right now.
Don't worry. You can
You can hand wave it.
say where it lands.
Okay, and Eski's turn.
Okay.
You could non-lethal the person to
Yeah,
your right.
I'm.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's
Minus
do
4 off the hit, but you're probably still gonna hit them.
D20 minus 4, so
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 2d6
And-
plus 16 damage. You pretty much just hit them with the haft instead of the blade.
1d6 plus 16.
No, it's whatever the large bardiche damage is. So 2d6 plus 16.
Cool.
Okay.
Whack.
All right. Nara, your turn. There's still injured ghosts and such.
At this
But I
point,
think
I
Wilmar
think
is.
I'm going to start doing non-lethal arrow damage on...
All right.
Because that's the thing I can do?
Yep.
I guess.
Any weapon can be
So
non-lethal
it's just-
except for elemental damage.
It's just -4.
-4 to hit. Yep.
Shit, can I use Perfect Strike during a flurry? For one attack? Yes. I just have to do it ahead of
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll my first attack. So, 1, re-roll, and then my actual second attack. Oof. So I hit once. And 11 non-lethal.
Okay. Who you hit?
This lady.
This lady. Okay.
Comboing. Focus fire.
Excellent. All right. It is now Vomar's turn once more. You are standing on a scroll of something bad. You assume. Ian?
Yeah, okay. Just thinking deeply.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to pick up the scroll. Move action. What is it?
The scroll is a scroll of Death Clutch.
Death Clutch.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I
Yeah.
pocket it. Because this is evidence, but also clutch.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a level 8 spell. Yeah, someone really wanted this guy dead.
Firstly, party foul. Secondly, I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
And thirdly, I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, they'll just wake them up. If I did sleep.
That would also be enchantment.
Yes, that's a no-no.
Mhm.
Ugh,
I know, right?
rules. So I'm gonna cast defensively. So I will. Other than actually. So casting death spells inside the arena is very party foul.
Yes.
So I'm going to say at the ball, these people wanted to use death magic on the paladin. I have a scroll to prove it.
You're talking to a
And-
fucking ball, man.
It's an artifact.
Yeah, but it's still a
And-
ball.
I cast defensively.
Okay.
Because I imagine that the ball might not fully, appreciate the severity of the situation. And the concentration checks my level of plus intelligence. Okay, I pass. So I'm trying to cast level 1 spell. And I cast Grease again.
Yeah, where are you casting it?
Oh, wait. Oh, God, it did not work. But there. Ignore the
Okay.
defining line.
All right.
Those 3 have to roll reflex saves.
Yes, they do. Nope, that's not the right number of vowels in a roll.
Red.
Oh, they pass.
I think they actually make it this time.
Yep. They do make it, but when they try to move on their turn, they'll have to make it again. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. It is the Dwagar's turn. They hit the ball. Except this time it doesn't go quite as well as they were hoping. This time when they hit the ball, well, let me roll their damage.
if it's cinematic, you don't need to roll damage.
Oh, but I want to. Uh, and for the briefest of moments, Bargak recognizes the ball. And he says, "There you are, dragon. And now I can roll the big damage that this build can actually do because it's stupid against dragon."
It's a dragon-specific build. That's interesting.
It's a dragon.
Yeah.
I think it's the oath against worms.
I didn't even know that was a thing. No, it's just the Dragonbane Axe plus it being smite. not against the evil outsider equivalent.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a.
He also, like, as soon as the ball starts to move, he braces as a immediate action because you can do that with the CERN.
Double damage.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
And it just rolls over two of them. It just like rolls straight over two of them. And we can do the attacks of opportunity and whatever, but the ball still ends up like way over here, and two of them are knocked out, and two big points appear over the ball. And I think that's a game because I can't really go on much longer. And also, the point is, he's there and he won. And also, you got the assassin out.
Hooray!
This combat kind of resolves itself,
Yeah.
which is unfortunately slightly anticlimactic, but whatever.
I'm pretty sure that between these two and their enlarged and strength up thing, that they could just non-lethal.
We can take them all
dweller.
down.
Yeah.
I mean, the two that went under the ball, they get up in a second, healed, but with negative levels. But it's a moot point. They're not going to get him out of the goal, and he's not going to stop doing that much damage every turn.
Well, all right.
And so,
And we got a really
sports.
valuable scroll.
yes, you did. A couple of potions, some money from a cash
Yeah.
register, a weird doll.
Oh, I we forgot
we
to-
racked it up.
Shit.
I think we got distracted by the
Yeah.
game.
I think as the game ends, you all begin to celebrate, or do whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't want to assume that your characters aren't edgy.
What? She's not gonna celebrate with a
Oh.
drink?
I don't know. Yeah. That's that sound okay.
The hedgehog is screaming.
Harry offers the hedgehog some wine.
It only drinks the blood of its enemies. Or it could, you could give alcohol to a rodent.
And
Should give it to
a moment
turtle.
after your appropriate celebrations and a lot of booing towards Bargak, you see Crisp and you see Bulwark, and they come towards you and say, "Hey, have you seen Autumn? He was sitting right next to us, and I think he thought he had an idea what was going on."
I did not see him. I was more worried about Giant Ball trying to crush Client.
Yeah, that would make sense. No.
Also a small scroll of death spell I found on one of the spirits that was brought in from the crowd.
Yeah, I'm guessing that too. Autumn said he thought he saw something in the crowd. I thought he was just going crazy. So, yeah, you haven't seen him?
No, I'm sure he will pop up. We should also look. It also helps people to pop up when you look.
Let's look
But
for
it doesn't pop
clues.
up.
Oh.
End of session.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Scroll of Death Clutch, man. That's gonna be like I'm gonna keep that and
That's gonna be your too good to use item for a long time.
Frosty, I'm going to not worry about the too good to use. Like, okay, there's 3 level 1 kobolds. Death Clutch! Just kill one of them. It's like, why? That scroll's worth more than that kobold's life ever would be. His lifetime of work would be less than the value of that.
Because we're
scroll.
saving time. Fuck this encounter. Boom.
Okay.
Nice stream.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye, stream.